Level Game Over is an anomalous level which consists of a series of abandoned hallways that seem to lead nowhere. It comes under class Dead Zone in survival difficulty. That means it's a pretty dangerous level, inhabitable, and has lethal entities. When you enter this level, you'll notice Entity 555 standing right in front of you. Yes, Entity 555 has created this level. They're also known as the Game Creators. Entity 555 are two separate entities that regularly appear as two pairs of lone, glowing eyes. Wanderers call them Red and Blue. They also claim to be the creators of the arcade game, too. They aren't normally hostile, but they will try to get people to come to their level, and they keep finding new ways to sneak their game into other levels. So, as soon as you enter this level, you can see these guys standing. How they look at you depends on how well you played their game. If you put time and effort into it, there's a higher chance of encountering an exit. Also, it should be noted that Entity 555 takes into account how skilled a person is. Means if they notice that you're trying but you aren't good at the game, they'll take pity and make it easier to exit. They say some people just aren't skilled at the game, and we understand that. We take it into account and give a much lighter punishment for that case. Same is true if you're trying your hardest but lose. This gives me the impression that these guys are actually the good entities. Anyway, occasionally rooms can be found in this level. They can be abandoned bedrooms, living rooms, offices, any room you can imagine. These rooms usually have supplies. However, they also most likely have entities residing in there. This level is full of hostile entities wandering in the halls, such as Smilers, Hounds, Skin Stealers. So it's not advised to explore these rooms too deep unless you want to get eaten by a hound. Sometimes almond water can be found, but be careful as it can sometimes be liquid pain too. And that's not the only thing about this level, because upon staying in this level for 24 hours, weird events will start to occur, which include the following. Event 1, one day. It takes place after spending a day in this level. The entities will gain a sense of where you are and start trying to corner you. From this point, the level starts to get pretty crazy. Event 2, 3 days. After 3 days, liquid pain will start dripping from the ceiling, and the probability of encountering it will increase. Event 3, 1 week. It's been 1 week into this level. By this point, the entities are quite frustrated and will start coming from the walls and ceilings, desperately looking for you. And this is where most wanderers die. But if you somehow survive, then comes Event 4, 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks now, and Entity 555 will start hunting you down. Why? Because almost nobody has survived longer than a week in Game Over, and you must be a pretty stubborn wanderer who's still roaming in the dark hallways of Game Over. Event 5, 1 month. By this time, Exit appears. It'll take you to the level you were in before you got in to press Start. But if you didn't leave, then comes Event 6, 2 months. All entities gain some speed. Event 7, 5 months. Entity spawn rates go extremely up by a lot. Your maximum sanity you can have has been halved. Almond water is now less common to find. Event 8, 10 months. Entities are now extremely fast. If even one sees you, you're going to die as you can't outrun them. All almond water turns into liquid pain, but you'll no longer lose sanity. It's now a game of luck. Event 9, 11 months. Entities are now able to spawn on you. Event 10. 11 months, 8 days. Entity 555 will start getting cloned. Event 11. 11 months, 15 days. Exits become more common. Event 12. 11 months, 17 days. Exits become even more common, and all entities will start cloning. Event 13. 11 months, 25 days. Exits are now extremely common, appearing every corner you turn. It's like now the level is tired of you because you're just not leaving. Then the final event happens. Event 14. 1 year. All entities will die on the spot. A voice from an unknown source can be heard. Congratulations, you survived. It's time to go home after all this torture. Phew! That's it. You won. This proves level game over is no joke, because that was one of the highest occurring events in the history of events. Now, about the colonies and outposts. There used to be a colony here named as the Safekeepers. There were 7 people. Entities weren't able to spot this base as they were covered in the walls. Even if entities find the location, they can't break the walls. They used to welcome wanderers and were keeping them safe. But as you can guess, looking at the survival difficulty of this level, the Safekeepers were killed after a month. No one knows how exactly they were killed, but I'm guessing they must have been killed by the entities. After all, there's no base here right now. Entity 555 says, "We're not really against colonies in this level, but you should know they probably won't last forever." About the entrances. Lose all 3 lives on our game, and you'll end up here. Tamper with any machine in level 3999, you'll be directly sent to this level. About the exits. Stay in the level for a year to teleport to the front rooms. But as you've already seen, the chance of survival is so incredibly low that hardly anyone survives. Attempting to no-clip with the intention of getting to the front rooms will lead to somewhere much worse. Attempting to no-clip just to escape will lead to a lighter punishment. Being taken to a higher class level. Asking for forgiveness the first time will allow you to try again. But if you fail and try again to beg, well, we got bad news. There is no second chance. And that's it for today. Let me know in the comment below which level you want to see next. See you in my next video. Till then, bye.